Today we're going to talk about the 3 most common mistakes brand new real estate agents done. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelia Melo and I'm happy that you're here with me. So make sure that you subscribe so I know that we're together on this journey. And today we're going to talk about narrow down so it's very clear before, because sometimes we make those mistakes and we don't really take the time to think about it and to see if that's the right way for you to do things or it's not the right way. So I'm here to make everything way more simple and we can see those 3 things and work on that so we start off in a better way our career. Alright, so you're a brand new real estate agent and as a new person in the industry, you do not have the system set up. You still need to go to training from your brokerage. You're still learning how the system works. You don't have any funnel to get clients, to nurture the client. You probably just started a brand new Instagram for your real estate business. So you pretty much don't have anything. So where do we start? The first thing that I would like you to know is that those things are normal. We're new in the new industry, so it's normal that we don't have everything set up. And if you start with everything perfect, you started too late. So remember that phrase. But one thing that we should have been working on for a long time, as long as you decided to take your real estate license, is to know more and more and more about the industry. And what I mean by that is for you to be on top of the real estate news, to see how the market is in your place, to maybe already be talking with realtors. I'm not saying for you to do some works on behalf of the realtor because we cannot do that, but you can have a conversation with them, you can ask them questions. Or for example, one of the things that I love to do because I'm close with one realtor and I always ask him how things work. And one thing that happened recently was he made a referral and then the client from the referral had a couple of complaints and I always want to know what went wrong. So what was the reason that the client was upset? What does the realtor could have done better? Why this transaction fell through? Why a client who is looking for investment look for in a property? What a client who's looking for to live in a property, what do they look? Because both of them look for different certain things. So I'm constantly, even though I'm not licensed yet, I'm constantly looking to learn more and how people do things and know a little bit more of the industry, because that also help on your process of studying to get your license, because you're gonna face some scenarios that you need to know the answers on your test. And if you, at least to me, if I can learn anything on the paper and I can apply the same idea on a day-to-day, I understand a way better. So that helps me to have a better understanding of how the industry actually works. And if you haven't done that yet, you should. You're starting with the steps behind. You should have done that way before, and I'm just gonna throw that in the table. Because if you haven't, now it's gonna be a way harder for you to start your careers and you're probably gonna have more concerns to fix it, the things that are gonna narrow down on these videos, than other people that already it's on top of the industry. So the first thing after you get your license is that you're afraid to take initiative. So be afraid to door knock, be afraid to cold calling. And one thing that many people think and does wrong is that they think that when I door knock or cold calling, I need to offer somebody and say, hey, can I sell your home? Like that's not how that works. We have many different ways to approach. We have an organic way, which is the way that I like to make the conversation organic and to not always come in a way, to come across in a way that is pushing to sell something to, hey, whenever you're thinking to sell, call me so I can make money from you. That's not how it works. But people still are afraid to go door knock because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to approach. And what we need to do is to make sure that we know the skills and we go and then we do it. We cannot think too much. We cannot wait until we are 6 months in the industry to do those things. We need to spread the word. People need to know that we are realtors. Second thing is time management. I also understand that many people, like myself, we start the real estate as a part-time job. So we need to make sure that we have everything scheduled, that we take priorities to generate leads, to prospect, to learn the system on your brokerage, to do all of that. Another thing related to real estate that I said in many of the videos that I recorded before is that we are business owners. So it's not going to be a boss saying, hey, you need to do that, you need to do this. No, you have the flexibility to do things on your time, on the weekends, late at nights, early in the mornings. And you need to acknowledge that and know that your success in the industry will depend on how much work you put on, how many things you're doing to get ahead of the curve. And if you want a separate video on how I'm gonna manage my time as a brand new realtor, just comment below so I can make this video next. The third thing is that brand new realtors are afraid to to generate leads. And we cannot be afraid. And the good news is that we have so many ways to generate leads. There's not only one way. And what most people do, especially in the beginning, is that they depend on their broker to give their clients. They depend on their friends to share the listing with them. Or maybe they know someone they're planning to buy in 4 months from now. So they get ready mentally to work with this client only 4 months from now. And that's not the goal. We need to know how to prospect in a passive way and to get clients in an active way. So for example, I'm recording a video. Do you think I want to do that right now? I have so many other things that I would love to do. I need to study. I need to do a couple of other things to work, but I'm separating this time specifically for me to make my videos because I have a huge reason for that. Those are the 3 things I would like to narrow down on this video, and make sure that you're not a close-minded person. Everything that I said had many different ways for you to do something. You don't need to be pushy. You don't need to be a selling person, like on top of the client all the time. Of course, you can do that. You can be more aggressive to sell, or you can be more passive, more organic. You can be working on eventually clients come to you instead of you coming to your client. And if you watched this video until right now, congratulations, because now you are aware on what to expect, what you might have been doing wrong, and what you can do better. And if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe because I have way more content for you. See you on my next one.